We're right in the middle between Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. It's the Bay of Fundy. Today on SCOREGolf TV, golf in New Brunswick, golf in Nova Scotia. Coming up next.
This is SCOREGolf, the voice of Canadian golf. SCOREGolf is brought to you by Adams Golf. Own the second shot. Molson Canadian 67, the official beer of the PGA of Canada and the RBC Canadian Open. Tourism Prince Edward Island. Come for the golf, stay for the party.
Hello Canada and welcome to SCOREGolf. Well, how about this for a view to start our program? This is the 12th hole at the Algonquin Golf Course in St. Andrews by the Sea, New Brunswick. This has to be one of the prettiest golf holes in all of Canada. We're going to show you this golf course as well as another one across the Bay of Fundy in Nova Scotia, the Digby Pines Resort and Spa. That's an historic Stanley Thompson golf course. But to kick things off, we want to focus right here in this beautiful golf course, the Algonquin, which can date back to 1889. Let's have a look at this beautiful facility.
St. Andrews, Scotland may have the old course, but St. Andrews by the Sea in New Brunswick has the historic Algonquin. And Atlantic Canada's saintly spot boasts some fabulous golf and charm of its own. Parked right along the coastline, the Algonquin Golf Course is one of Canada's most breathtaking and inspiring tracks. The seaside layout is phenomenal, with 13 of 18 holes offering views of the water. The back nine, perched over the bay, will take your focus off your game and onto the scenery, and you'll likely play better golf because of it. In addition to the Algonquin's awesome location, the course offers an excellent combination of fun and challenge too. There's plenty of room for drives off most tees, but it's your irons that need to be sharp to score well.
It provides a variety of challenges. We're very fortunate to have 5 sets of tee blocks ranging from 5,000 to 7,000 yards, and it allows you to play just about every club in your bag. It's got some nice holes that go through the wooded area in town, and then it also has the perfect seaside holes that blow you away when you're out there.
While golf has been played in this region since the late 1880s, the Algonquin has dramatically changed since then. The original 18 was redone in the 1920s by Donald Ross, and in 2000, Thomas McBroom updated that layout, turning it into a modern course with old-style appeal. McBroom's redesign revived the Algonquin's luster, propelling it into SCOREGolf's Top 100 Canadian course ranking 3 times since 2004. The layout has some exceptional holes flowing through the front side. Starting at the first, it's a sweeping downhill dogleg left with a tight green guarded by a pond.
Opening hole is a great hole. Views are fantastic. Standing back in the tee, you can see St. Andrews Island, which is fantastic. And your second shot, challenging shot over water, and you just have to forget the water's there and hit a nice 8-iron, 9-iron into the green.
From there, the course moves through several tree-lined holes, such as the par 3 third. Some wide-open rolling holes follow at the 5th, 6th, and 7th, but be prepared for your jaw to drop after you make the turn. The 11th provides the first glimpse of what's to come as the ocean sits off in the distance behind the green. But it's on number 12 and 13 where the views truly sing. At the 12th awaits one of the most scenic holes in Canada, a downhill par 3 that sits at the water's edge. The wind plays a major factor in club selection. Fire one long here and you'll be donating your ball to the Bay of Fundy. We suggest taking your time on the tee and soaking in the view.
12th hole, depending on the wind, a lot of times I like to hit my sand wedge off the tee and knock it down a little bit, but I know at times if the wind's in your face, a 7-iron, 5-iron punch shot needs to be the shot that's used, and it's a fun hole to play, and it's scary when you're standing back in that tee and you're looking at the ocean behind you and you don't want to hit too much club.
The 13th is just as dramatic. A par 5 that weaves left and right and hugs the coastline as the waves crash onto the shore. The wide open window to the water is beautiful, but also allows the wind to rush right through.
13 good par 5 can be forgiving. Again, it all depends on the wind and how the hole is going to play. Drive down the center of the fairway is where you want to be. If you do get the center of the fairway, it lines you up perfectly for a possible chance of going for the green in 2, or a layup shot to about the 100-yard marker. The green is sloping towards the water, so you do want to hit the shot to the left side of the green, so we'll roll in towards the pin.
Further along at the 17th, golfers have the option to aim right or left off the tee with a double fairway, before grabbing a glimpse of the course's distant heritage just off the green.
In addition to being one of the prettiest golf courses in Canada, this is also one of the most historic, and the Algonquin can lay claim to having the oldest golf clubhouse in Canada. That's it behind me right there, and there were 2 doors on the front. One side for women, one side for men. Don't go into the wrong one. That wasn't allowed back then.
The rest of the course offers up more great views as it climbs back to the 18th towards the clubhouse. And when you're done, head back to the Grand Algonquin Resort, a legendary Canadian getaway that just reopened after undergoing a 2-year, $30 million renovation.
It's been very exciting for us, a big renovation to the hotel and resort. A little bit of renovations here as well with our clubhouse. It's a great thing to see. It's starting to bring a lot more golfers our way. The hotel still has that old world charm, but it has all the modern amenities with it as well. And I know from the comments we've had from the golfers that have been here, they're very impressed with what they've seen.
The Algonquin is a landmark in Canadian hospitality, enveloping guests in the mystique of a bygone era and offering an escape from their daily routine. Overlooking the picturesque Passamaquoddy Bay, the 233-room Tudor-style Castle by the Sea has been welcoming visitors for 125 years. While the 19th century charm remains, the year-round resort's luxury is second to none. The modern amenities will pamper guests whether they're at the spa, enjoying a drink or a meal in Braxton's, working out in the fitness center, whooshing down the 3-story water slide, enjoying an evening sing-along at the fire pits, swimming in Katie's Cove, or just lounging by the pool. Walking the resort's grounds will leave you in awe of the hotel's magnitude. Tread a little farther away, though, and you'll likely stumble upon the neighborhood's favorite hotspot, Water Street. Lined with restaurants, shops, and a boardwalk, too, Water Street is a nice off-site alternative to check out the local scene, head out in a boat to see some whales, or pick up a few souvenirs. Overall, you'll revel in the luxurious setting of the Algonquin at St. Andrews. It's not Scotland, but it's in our backyard, an icon in Atlantic Canada for generations. Coming up, we continue our adventure on the other side of the Bay of Fundy. And later, 2 more NHLers go head-to-head in the tee-off season.
When Stanley Thompson arrived here in Digby, Nova Scotia back in 1929 to start building this beautiful golf course here at the Digby Pines Golf Resort and Spa, he may not have realized that more than 80 years later, people would still be enjoying this course. Let's take a look now at the Digby Pines Golf Resort and Spa.
For more than 80 years, travelers have been coming to Digby, Nova Scotia to visit the majestic Pines Resort. Now known as the Digby Pines Golf Resort and Spa, this castle on the coast is the perfect spot to relax, recharge, and play one of Canada's great resort courses. The Pines Golf Course opened in 1931 and was designed by the legendary Stanley Thompson. The layouts remained virtually unchanged since that time and exists as one of the purest Thompson courses in Canada.
This golf course is a typical Stanley Thompson course. He did it with the lay of the land is what you got. If you got rolling hills, big bunkers, you hardly ever get a flat lie. It's nice and uneven lies all the time.
Right from the first tee, the evidence of that Thompson touch is clear. From the humpy-bumpy fairways that mean you rarely get a flat lie, to the signature bunker work that dots every hole. Elevation drops and rises are plentiful here, including the second hole, a gorgeous par 3 that sets the tone.
Number 2 is a tricky hole. You've got a big bank off to the right, and below on the left-hand side of the green is a big gully, so it's a tough green to hit. Typically people will aim at the right side of the bank, and it'll most of the time hit the bank and roll down onto the green.
Once you hit the 5th and 8th holes, you'll start to notice a trend. Par 3s at Digby are a blast to play. At a variety of lengths and peppered with bunkers, the 5th and 8th are super fun for firing at the flag. The 7th hole, though, is definitely reserved for your big stick. Unless you've got Bubba Watson power, the first par 5 on the course is a true 3-shot beast. A meaty 570 yards will test your mettle, especially the out of bounds on the right side and the blind second shot downhill to the green.
Number 7, it's a par 5. It's a long hole. Tee shot, you can be fairly wide, but after that, the second shot narrows in quite a bit. And if you're a long ball hitter, you can try to go for it in 2, but there's not a lot of room to miss there.
The course is not long on the card at just 6,300 yards, but will play longer and tougher than it appears thanks to those elevation changes and that ever-present wind that, because of the ingenious routing, never seems to blow in the same direction. Before you take a swing at Digby, check the wind and then check it again.
The 11th hole here at Digby Pines is a 278-yard par 4. Now, I know all you long ball hitters are out there licking your chops thinking I can drive the green. Well, folks, maybe not. It's uphill and it's into the wind. And you have to think about whether you want to pull out the big stick. In fact, to remind you of that, there is a bunker out there that is shaped like a question mark. There's Stanley Thompson's sense of humor once again. Now, one guy who did drive the green here with his tee shot, the fact the first person, legend has it, ever to hit the green off the tee, was a guy who was known for hitting long balls in another sport, Babe Ruth.
Rounds at Digby Pines are usually won or lost on a 4-hole stretch on the back 9 starting at the 12th. In fact, this stretch is so tough, the course has offered up a challenge for any player who could par all 4 holes, earning a spot in the draw for a weekend at the resort.
12 through 15 is a tough grouping of holes. 12 is a narrow tee shot, and then your second shot's even narrower. You miss the green to the right or left or long, it's all trees. And typically you have about 150, 160 yards on your second shot. 13 has a wide open fairway for your tee shot. However, the green on your second shot will run away from you. It's very hard to hold. 14 is a 200-yard par 3. Prevailing wind is crosswind there, very difficult to, not many people hit the green on that one. And 15 is a par 4 downhill. You have a good wide open tee shot. Second shot again is into a green that runs away from you.
The course finishes up with a great par 5 that is bordered by some massive Thompson bunker complexes. If you can avoid those, the hole is reachable in 2. It sets up the possibility for a dramatic finish. Before or after the round, the resort offers up just about anything a player could want. Spacious accommodations are available in the main building or in a number of cottages that dot the property, perfect for a foursome getting away for a golf trip. Its old-style allure oozes from every corner, like the eclectic paintings, pillars, and chandeliers filling each lounge. And if you want a little pampering, Pines Spa is the place to go. Full-service Aveda Spa, it has everything to spoil a weary body. Outside, the shuffleboard and giant chessboard are a fun option, but the historic swimming pavilion is the main place to kick back. Head there to cool down and frolic in the beautiful open-air pool. And when you start clamoring for some clams, fine dining at Churchill's will satisfy any appetite. And of course, the town of Digby is world famous for its scallops that are brought in here daily by a fleet of fishers. It's a great place to explore. Take in a tour or walk the boardwalk gazing at the highest tides in the world. Changing every 6 hours, they're a marvelous sight to behold. There is plenty of history at Digby Pines Golf Resort and Spa, but it's truly a modern facility that caters to big groups or individuals just the same. With tremendous friendly service, wonderful conveniences, and amazing golf, it's a Canadian must-play. Stay tuned. Rod Black hosts Biz Nasty and Mike Kostka after the break. The Tee-Off season is brought to you by Molson 67.
Hi everybody, I am your temp host, Rod Black, along with Mike Kostka, Paul Bissonnette, Biz Nasty's with us. This is the Tee-Off season. Now I've broadcast a lot of great golf events in my time. This is
big.
This is big. This might be the biggest. This might be the biggest of all. First things first, you guys just met.
Yeah, first time. Yeah. Played against each other, you know, battled in the corners.
Probably
saw each other in the press box a couple times.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Shared a few hot dogs.
bags of popcorn.
Yeah, shared some condiments, and that's about it.
And now you meet on the golf course. He's got a lot of Twitter followers.
I do.
I know.
A lot of clout. A lot of clout.
Are you going to be tweeting while you're out here or what?
No, I can't afford the data while I'm in Canada. It's an American phone. Currently unemployed if anyone's looking for a locker room DJ. Fifth line, left winger.
Man, keep your gloves on.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Play well. Ooh, Biz nice. Ooh, that's all right. Hey?
Both guys drill their drives down the fairway.
I think I might have drove it actually too perfect. I was telling you off camera, they could probably build the new NHL rink in between our balls here on the fairway.
Look at this shot.
That's real good. That's real nice.
Really good. Whoa!
Second shot from Koska, a beauty.
Oh no.
A little short. Looks like the bunker. Nope, short of the bunker.
Biznasty is short.
Ooh, sweet hands. Look at this. Okay.
Need some help. I need some help.
There you go. All right, Mike, you put it in tight here. I mean, this is a must-make for him.
I'd say so. Looks a little slippery. I mean, I didn't see him on the practice green this morning. I don't know if it's because he already came early and got his putting in, but
There it is. Okay. All right, that's good.
that's good in my books.
All right. Well, good effort.
Yeah. Bogey. I'm a bogey golfer.
But the chances of him three-jacking from here aren't.
It's not good. His hair might actually get in his view.
Oh,
That's one up.
there you go.
Okay.
Well played. Well played.
After the first hole, it's Koska with the lead. He's one up.
All right, on to the second hole here at Markland Wood. Three things are evident. This golf course is spectacular.
Yeah.
Beautiful shape.
Pristine.
Pristine, good word. Secondly, the trash talking is heating up, which is good.
It's only been a hole. So
only been a hole.
We just met, so we're still
Yeah.
first date.
And,
Each other out.
and the third thing is that you're one up.
Most importantly, yeah.
Okay, and you get the tee.
Oh,
Koska is back in the fairway yet again.
I have a feeling he might be taking mulligan.
Oh no, Biznasty is way right.
it's in
Whoa.
play.
It's in play.
Pressure's on. Hit a pretty crappy drive, and I'm in a little trouble here. I'm just going to play it safe because I pretty much got to rely on him to screw up at this point, and you know, that's just the way it goes.
Koska doing what he can do to get under Biznasty's skin by getting up in a tree.
Oh. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it's just the way I wanted it there.
You're in good shape there for your third shot. You never root against a guy, but right now you're rooting
Oh, I'm
against
rooting against him. Yep. You always root against the guy. Deep down. Deep.
So you're rooting against me?
No. Ugh, looks good again.
A little short.
Now, I'm not going to let him know, but I think he was rooting against you. I just want to know.
No, I was asking if you were rooting against me.
Oh, no, I'm not rooting against you. No, it's him. No.
So far, he's got everyone on his side.
I'm completely objective.
That's short. Damn it.
Chip off.
Yeah.
I'm in tough shape. I'm going to putt it out because I figure there's less chance for me to screw up putting this than trying to chip it.
Ooh.
That looks good.
He's a scoundrel, eh?
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. Well played, young man. Well played.
Well, I was a little nervous when he pulled out that putter. I thought maybe I should do the same, but
Come on.
it's a good putt.
It just wasn't my day from the start, you know. They didn't have any gluten-free muffins in the pro shop.
It's not over yet.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. I was just thinking of some excuses.
I'm telling you, it's not over. It's not over.
Biznasty has to sink this putt to extend the match.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, I got it! You gotta be kidding me!
Wow, this guy is hyped.
Last hole, par 3, 195. You have the tee. Oh, baby.
Let's go left here. Need some help. Oh, wow, that's pin high, too.
Yeah.
Koska is back on the green yet again. Who is this guy?
Okay.
Better. It's got to get going.
A little bit short.
Skate.
Uh-oh. Biznasty is short.
Sit.
Sit, baby. Okay. So basically now, I'd say advantage you.
He'll need to hole this out for any chance to win the hole.
Oh, I like it. It's a good touch.
Okay. Well, you basically can 4-putt from here. Kind of over.
It's
not looking good.
you never know, right?
With a couple of putts, Mike Koska has put this one out of reach.
And there's your winner, Mike Koska. Congratulations. And he tosses it away.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Here it is, the champion. You can parade this through the streets of Ajax.
Ajax, yeah.
Mike Koska is our
That's
champion.
heavy. It's got a little something to it. It's nice.
And now you can do also, oh, by the way, also a tailor-made SLDR. That's for you.
Look at that.
And here it is.
The moment we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Later on, we can have a picnic on you. There you are.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Mike Koska is our match play champion.
Don't go away. When we come back, we'll discuss the pros and cons of turning pro early. The recent release of SCOREGolf's Top 100 Canadian Course ranking is creating a lot of buzz. So let's take a look at the top 10, beginning with Sagebrush. At number 9, Beacon Hall. Stanley Thompson designed the next 4 courses with Capilano at number 8, followed by Highlands Links, Fairmont Banff Springs, St. George's, and the Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge at number 4. In third was Hamilton Golf and Country Club. Cabot Links is welcome to the list for the first time in the 2nd spot. And the number 1 course in Canada for the 5th straight ranking is the National Golf Club of Canada. To check out the full list, the SCOREGolf Top 100 magazine is available at golf facilities across Canada. Week Speaks brought to you by Bushnell, the undisputed number 1 laser rangefinder in professional golf.
Brooke Anderson's great play over this summer has a lot of people calling for her to turn professional, to follow in the footsteps of, say, Lydia Ko or Lexi Thompson. She has played outstanding, that's for sure. She's won some big amateur tournaments. She finished in the top 25 at the Kraft Nabisco, in the top 10 at the Women's U.S. Open. But for every Lydia Ko and Lexi Thompson, there's a whole bunch of other women who didn't make it. Other professional players, both men and women, who have struggled by turning pro too early. I hear from them. I see them. It's not a great move necessarily. It does pan out for some, but for many others it doesn't. Brooke has her heart set on going to the University of Florida in 2 years. She's still in high school. She has a lot of time to play professional golf. She can do that down the road. She doesn't need to turn pro now, and I hope that she stays as an amateur. That's all the time we have for this week on SCOREGolf TV. I want to thank everybody out here in the beautiful Nova Scotia and New Brunswick corridor. This Bay of Fundy golf area, folks, is outstanding. St. Andrews by the Sea, Digby Pines, come on out here and play some great golf. Canada has wonderful courses. We'll see you next time right here on SCOREGolf TV.
SCOREGolf is brought to you by Molson Canadian 67, the official beer of the PGA of Canada and the RBC Canadian Open. Brought to you by RBC, proud sponsor of the RBC Canadian Open and amateur golf in Canada.